Well, by now, you may have seen this video. It's blowing up on social media. It shows what we're told is a bull elk running through McFarland over the weekend.
But this isn't the only time he was captured on camera. Rachel Perry has you covered on those sightings and where he could be now.
Seen here running through McFarland, a bull elk, 3 years old and weighing somewhere between 500 and 800 pounds.
Through observations submitted by members of the public, we've been able to determine that this is bull 357.
Christina Kizewski is a wildlife biologist for the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources up in Black River Falls. That's where she says this bull elk comes from.
Most often one bull elk, most dominant bull elk that does a majority of the breeding. And so these less dominant bulls will kind of make these movements to look for additional breeding opportunities.
So his journey began and reported spottings came rolling in.
That's the bull elk. There he is.
There was a report in near that Auburndale area, Wisconsin Rapids, Columbia County, and then further south, and most recently McFarland.
That video places the bull elk right about here Friday night on Highway 51 across from the Culvers and Maple Tree Supper Club. But that's not the only place he was seen. Roughly 12 miles away and 24 hours earlier, a couple caught him on camera here in Utica. A few days before that, he was spotted about 10 miles away in Edgerton.
As a wild animal, we never know what their next step is going to be, but we certainly hope and appreciate the public observing and reporting those observations so we can keep a tab on where it's at.
The last reported sighting was Saturday, somewhere between McFarland and Edgerton. If he does enter your neighborhood, like with any wild animal, Kizewski says to keep your distance. In McFarland, Rachel Perry, 27 News.
Amazing video there. Now, the DNR also wants to remind hunters of the difference between a bull elk and deer. They have this photo on their website. They say elk are much larger than white-tailed deer and have larger antlers sweeping back from their heads. Elk are also lighter in color and have dark necks and a tan behind.